following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Lexi and Masterton.
Lexi and...
Oh, this would actually be good for him. He needs
Professor Maldred.
Professor...
He's not coming. You have to be an attendee.
He might just turn up, though.
Oh, actually, Derek would have gone to put Penelope on the list. He's going to try and roll.
Oh, and to Derek Strong.
Derek Strong.
Penelope isn't coming.
He's going to call them up and be like, hey, you guys have to come to this thing.
You need to get tickets and it's sold out. Look, you're not ruining her life harder than you already have. Yet.
It was ruin her coffee table when her upbringing.
We
Like it's in that order. Coffee table. And her upbringing.
The coffee table's the real travesty.
That's the real travesty.
You can't live without a good coffee table.
So we've adjusted your schedules for any events that you're participating in. Does anybody have any events they wish to just attend that don't require sign up that they would like to be part of before we finalise your...
Well, obviously I will be winning the Thunderdome, so you should probably clear the finals.
Well, any finals are included in...
Just we may be required to do something around the time of the DMV.
Oh, that's already been factored in. I've got none of you are going to be active during the DMV panel.
Okay.
That's ongoing. It's ongoing. It's all the time. It's all the time. You should check.
Well, no, didn't they have a specific...
It's an informal. It's just going on all the time.
Oh, I thought... but wasn't there also like one where Miranda was presenting something?
There is. I can't... Heroes of Tomorrow, the DMV panel?
Yeah, that's the one where they won't be... Yeah.
It's Saturday, though.
Yeah, so we get to Saturday.
Yeah, so the DMV panel...
You'll
you
be
guys-
good.
Worried about what could possibly go wrong.
We've got some other models who aren't from the DMV who will be working during that time.
Because I'm new to this, what do you expect us to do? Just be something nerdly and just walk a circuit, or...
Yeah, like greet the guest, post for photo opportunities, things like that. Dressed
like
as-
that boxer guy at the casino.
hand out pamphlets, guide guests if they need help.
Stephanie's like, get things from the bottom shelf if necessary.
Oh, so we're like gophers now.
Sure.
All the pamphlets you'll have to hand out are on the bottom of this turnstile here.
Do you see?
Yes, so much makes sense.
I understand Harmony already has her costume sorted. What have you got for me? Says Stephanie.
For you?
Yeah, I mean, you did put planning and effort into this, right?
Well, yeah, but if anybody was also free to choose...
And I didn't.
You didn't. Okay, so we have some options for you here. There's someone, Lara Croft, I think her name is.
Never heard of him.
Her.
Equally never heard of.
She wears little shorts and a tank top that's kind of greenish.
Next. Do we have anything like, say, Bill Cosby?
You want to go?
No, just something like that. Maybe astronaut?
I don't think you understand why you were hired for this.
No, I do. I'm just making life awkward for you.
It's probably a Master Chief uniform in the back. Sorry, Fire Chief uniform in the back.
It's
Fire
for the
chief.
guys.
Very distinct. Legally distinct fire chief.
Yeah. I mean, one is from a vaguely mythologically based scrolling shoot-'em-up sent many centuries hence, and the other is
Maybe
totally different.
I mean, there's always Stormtrooper would be our midriff.
What? Why did you just get shot and die? I know. No, let's find something.
Okay, Starfleet uniforms. Do you like Star Trek?
Yeah, I mean, Luke, I'm your father. No problem.
It's Star Wars.
Right, of course, because one's the movie and the other's the show.
Also, he never actually said, Luke, I am your father. Well, yes! Look at this place!
It kind of just looks like it's coming together at the moment.
You wait till you see it tomorrow. And the days that follow that.
I don't know, I was thinking something dignified, like,
We have French maid.
I said dignified.
Oh.
Who's that girl, Conan Elvin? The kids are always talking to her.
Girl Conan.
You know the one.
Oh, Red Sonja?
Yeah, him.
Her.
Whatever.
Can you dye your hair red or wear a wig?
I could do one of those things.
Which would you prefer?
Wig?
Okay,
Hair dye doesn't tend to settle in.
we will get you a wig.
The levels of organisation she's put into this for one job. Cool. So you buttle off there. So, Alvin, what are you thinking of doing?
I just wanted to, is there like an age limit? Are there going to be little kids in here, or people I don't want to scare to death with doing something too awesome?
Nude.
Oh no, he just can he be a giant horrifying monster?
Dude.
Can you?
Well, yeah,
like
but
a T-Rex or something?
You just cut the nuts off everything I do, woman.
Well, we don't want
Well, it's
anything
awesome.
that's too scary that people will actually freak out over, that's too realistic and monstrous.
Oh.
Metamorph that turns into things. You really need to solidify the level you want here. Because, Space Marine.
That's cool.
Space Marine, fine. Okay,
That's
good.
fine.
T-Rex?
What about Gene Stealer?
Well, for one thing, we wouldn't allow you to be a full-size T-Rex. You'd take up too much room and stomp on people.
He wouldn't actually stomp on people, even though they are like ants.
I think people would also panic.
Yeah, that's the...
Honestly, though, in this town...
There's too much panic in this town.
I think it's all perfectly warranted panic.
You should have seen people...
Later, Ken will be wearing a fuzzy hat and jumping off furniture.
You should have seen the people running away from the monstrous bread.
Can you turn
Hey, at least
into,
you got to eat real food.
Can you turn into a big loaf of bread?
That would be dangerous.
Do not try... I cannot do food. Do not try and eat me.
Is this the thing where you say you couldn't possibly shrink down to the size of a mouse and then you trap him in a roach motel or something? He's not a genie.
I'm not edible and contain stuff that is probably poisonous.
Could you do Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but obviously not to the actual scale?
Look, this is like that R2B2 thing again, where you're saying something that I don't know what it is.
R2D2!
I'm sorry, the little pedal bin thing that you like. It's like you're saying a thing, but I don't know what it is.
You don't know who the Stay Puft Marshmallow
No.
Man is?
Roxanne only makes us watch so many films.
I tried to think of something that could never hurt us. Mr. Stay Puft. We used to roast Stay Puft marshmallows, along with rooms full of people.
What?
That's what I do.
No fire. Fire bad.
I don't know. It looks like you've got a state-of-the-art sprinkler system.
Yes.
I'm sure that'll do lots.
Yeah.
That's right, Tom. Assert your dominance.
Assuming-
Perhaps maybe you would like to piddle on her breakfast next. No, it's eat the breakfast and piddle on her bed. And also, I'm not a dog.
Assuming government replacement foam actually puts out the fire.
Government replacement foam. Because Global Storm Soviet killed the water.
The water is allowed.
It's just It's been very dry lately.
The world lost 3/4 of its water, and amazingly, there wasn't a massive and immediate ecological disaster, the likes of which Al Gore hasn't even dreamed of.
They needed to do something with all of that poisoned fud.
They just dumped it in the ocean. That took care of the problem. Oh, what do you want? Give me my money. Where would you rather have it? In your living rooms or in the ocean where no one can see you?
Okay, what movies have you seen?
Gone with the Wind.
Meatballs.
The
Yep.
Thing.
Yes, thanks, Derek.
You can't
So
tell
that was the blob.
that's
Killer,
fucked.
killer clowns from outer space.
Ah, classic.
Suffice to say, probably not a lot of non-scary ones. If you just provide pictures of what you want,
Okay.
I mean, it's
he could imitate one of Dr. Destructo's robots. They're pretty cool.
They are, but people might get the wrong idea.
Oh, we just put like a little sign on it. Not a
But then
real-
it wouldn't be
It?
accurate.
it.
on the costume it.
Oh, Pennywise, you could be him.
I will take your word for it.
Um,
And what do you want to be?
Float down here.
what about Darth Vader? You know who Darth Vader is? Or you really been just looking
Oh
under a...
yeah. Like I want to challenge myself by turning into a tall black dude.
Actually, the guy inside the costume was white.
The guy who voiced it was.
It was the costume that was black.
Yeah.
So the coolest, tallest, blackest thing in Star Wars was a white dude.
Yeah. Voiced by a black man.
I mean, if you've heard those original voice lines, you know why it was fucking voiced by
Tear
a
the
black
ship apart until you found those plans and bring me the passengers. I want them alive. It's not far off.
No.
God, he didn't know they were dubbing it either. That's
No.
so cringe. And now he's dead.
Yep.
Thanks to you.
Steven personally started him.
You
Yep.
and your Disney Plus subscription.
The only thing is, I was warned by our nerds in fashion talk that I am not to do Disney characters because that can go bad.
What?
Disney.
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 What? When did they do that? Did we do that? Is that
During the fashion conversation had 2 weeks ago.
Right. Yeah. You should definitely, Stephanie says, not turn into a big cuddly animatronic duck when Derek's around with 3 rows of teeth.
Be Toto.
You really shouldn't do that.
Noted.
The good thing about you is that you can be whatever you want, whenever you want, and it doesn't take you long to change costume.
Personally, I think he should just walk around as Alvin. Alvin's really cool.
I mean, if I did that, everyone's just going to think, "Way, hey, Terry Crews is here."
Oh, that's a good point, and that has... yes.
Yeah.
Hey, at least he got out.
Yeah.
I understand that they're auctioning off the jet ski he power-bombed those goons into vestibule with.
Oh, I wish I was rich enough for that. Terry Crews jet ski.
So I guess you don't want to be Michael Jordan or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Probably not.
That could go badly. People might think he's Hitler.
Oh, sure.
Hitler's cloned brain in the body of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Ah,
Hitler.
That's an important distinction.
Yeah. At the moment, unless you can provide me with like some pictures of things you
I'm
want
not
for the
supposed to
thing.
say that word will get demonetized. Oh no.
Yeah, I figured I'd just wing it and see what gets the best response from the crowd.
Yeah, you could do like Space Marines and
yeah,
all
Space
sorts of-
Marine was good.
So what's the pay for this?
Oh shit, we're getting paid?
Yeah.
Well, I work for Scale, so I have to. Wait, money will change hands? Now it is not fun anymore.
You don't have to get paid if you don't want, but I believe there's usually a legal requirement that you at least get some compensation.
You could use the money at various events. Or bet on yourself in the video game thing, because I'm not going to...
You could donate it to charity as soon as you've been paid.
There are
Where's
many...
the fun in that?
None.
Look, and
See
we're all...
what you want to do with the money.
take me to the costumers.
Okay.
You sure you've done enough research into knowing what a Vulcan is? Yes, of course. They are light, impoverished creatures who live in the woods and shoot arrows at orcs. Sniffy's like,
Okay. You want to be an elf.
I was told I would be a Vulcan.
The Vulcans are not forest arrow shooting people.
Good, fuck those guys.
They're stern, emotionless, but very logical beings.
Yeah, rack it up, that's the one.
Sorry?
Look, you're paying.
See, here, you could be Dr. Solar.
I'm not a doctor.
But do you understand why you're here?
Yes.
You're pretending to be somebody you're not.
You want me to pretend to be a doctor? What if someone is actually ill?
Remember how we did that incredibly crap stage show thing? Thespian, pretend to be a role. And try to remind Ketch whether
But you actually were a snake. There was little to pretense there.
Yeah, I know, I cheated. Real good. I was the best special effect on that stage.
You were the only special effect on that stage. Remember when they changed over the Conans in front of the wheel, where everyone could see it instead of behind the wheel? Like, who even does that? High school deserves to get shut down. Kids are idiots. Cool. Gamer, please do something, anything.
Well, it depends on what time it is.
Hours later, you call him again. You're like, fuck this, I'm sick of drinking myself into a
So I'll be heading to my base.
He's heading to the Battle Station X.
X! Titan Tower. I'm not going to say it. Ever.
I'm sure we can stitch you up in the edit. Like, we can find a string of words where you
They will
say
find it.
battles, end station, and X, and we'll string that together in a sentence.
Because you know that he'll get me a thing to read, and I'll read it.
Yes, you'll read it.
What's the thing you're not going to say?
Stairs.
I think it's just to build up a phenom bank of his like vocal phenoms and just stitch it together in a Vocaloid.
Right. That's even more fucked.
I'm an incredibly dense moron.
I make it easy, though.
Yeah.
That is the best one. I'm really disappointed that isn't your text tone, though. Like,
Are you kidding? My text tone for you is way better.
no, I don't know.
It makes everybody smile.
Right. For the first, 3 seconds, and then they're like, oh my god, when does it end? And it never does.
It does, though. That's just because you chain text so much.
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm like, I message you, I'm like, oh fuck, it's Wednesday, sorry, it's Wednesday. And I'm like, might be, won't message again.
We're all just sitting there going,
God damn it, Ray!
And 3, 2, 1.
I half expected it to go off right there. Don't know why.
Tempted.
The worst thing will be on night shift, we go, oh, I'll give Adrian a call. Wednesday. Phone down. Phone down.
Now, you could do it anyway. I wasn't doing anything important. I already told you guys what's happening.
I know, I'm on my
We're on the
way.
way to Combat Station Mortimer X.
Alright, I'll hit Xander on the comms.
Hello?
Xander,
Thomas?
how have you been?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's been interesting. How's China been?
Do you have a mate?
Yeah, where would you like to meet?
We could do more White Sands or my place.
I'll have to talk to you about White Sands. We can't go there. Probably your bases. Alright, you changed the security in that again.
You should be able to get in.
All right.
I'll
I'll
let you in anyway.
I'll have to get George to pick me up.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you soon. George,
Yes,
can you pick me up, please?
of course I can. I live to serve.
Until he doesn't.
Until it dies again, then it's all over. Right, and then I'll take George to the base. His base.
Ah, going to the Black
The
Cave.
Black
The
Cave.
Black Cave.
You know, with the Black Knight.
Well, if it was more of a slab, it
Black
would be the
Hole.
Black Cave.
The Black Cave where Black Knight is, and maybe someday Black Girl.
And Black Girl. My trusty sidekick, Black Girl.
Black kid.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Maybe him too.
Yeah, why
Who
not?
knows? Fuck it, two
My
screws.
sidekick Jesus.
Yeah.
Look, everyone, Jesus! Jesus is here, you can say. Everyone will be like, great, Jesus!
Turn the other cheek. I help those who help themselves.
And then the bad guys just lose because they're busy turning all their cheeks. And Black Knight's just like, I'm under no such obligation. Clash! You arrived in the dusty, misused Black Cave.
Yes. So there are like tarps on almost everything. Some tarps have been like moved aside and
Yeah.
it's folded into a pile, but there's mostly everything's tarped. And Thomas has like a full beard.
Because he's wandering the world as a bearded learned and
Yeah.
won't discover who he is.
What have you done? I'm talking about the beard, not the place.
You don't like it? I thought it was good.
Makes you look like a rich hobo.
I can't believe this is the first time we've met in 2 months, and you're making fun of my beard.
Well, I could have started on other things, but it's just staring at me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Have a seat. Have a seat.
yeah.
I'll offer you a drink, but there are no drinks. And I can't really go upstairs into my own house right now. For obvious reasons.
Because you're not meant to be here. Yeah, I understand. So how are you going to get into the convention?
Oh, I'm just gonna cosplay. We'll just teleport into the convention.
Cosplay probably would be better. Because I know how much energy that you... Where is she?
At your house, sleeping.
Oh, that's probably a bad idea.
Oh.
Hey, sleep. Don't do that.
Mum's been asking after her.
So... Don't you have a typical excuse for why she isn't available at the time?
Because she gave the excuse of being in England. And she didn't back that up with anything else after that, so...
Right.
Yeah,
Well, there was no one at your house when
I
I
know.
was there.
Oh, okay. You know, Mum may have been back at work. She's been there for a while, and then she's at work for long periods, and then she's back again, so... I don't know what's going on. But anyway, you
Me.
yeah, how's it going over there in China?
Well... There's a haunted forest near the village I'm staying in that I'm pretty sure a meteorite fell in, and there are 8-foot tall lizard monsters that breathe plasma. Also, there's like a cursed pond with a witch that lives in it. So that's a thing. There were some political tensions among local warlords, and Harbinger showed up and murdered a member of my crew.
Nothing surprised me, actually. Yeah, I've seen stranger things.
So it's going about as well as expected. I need to talk to Bevan about some things.
Oh.
What?
What did you do?
I would avoid talking to Bevan if I was you.
Why?
Because you can't.
Well, one, she's not in the city anymore.
What happened to Bevan?
She left. No, she just straight up didn't give an explanation to all of us. Just said, I'm out of here.
I have to go. My planet needs me.
And left. I think there's something else she said. I just can't remember. She said it to Svetlana, but yeah, no. But I got the impression that she really doesn't want to see you.
Great.
Also, we can't go to White Sands at the moment. We're repositioning the access tunnel,
Okay.
because there's a new construction going on out there, and it would have been their swimming pool, lake, beachfront, whatever the building there would have been exactly where the tunnel was.
What are they doing about the radiation problem?
That's never been answered.
Right.
It's a resort.
Well, you can bypass that tunnel. Hang on. I'll shuffle over to the computer. Hit through a bunch of things. So, like, here's the map of the tunnels, and here's some... This is a tunnel that was designed but never actually used. You could bypass here, and then through here as well.
Yeah, Mr. X is looking after it at the moment.
Right.
God, I know you don't pay attention, but fuck.
He's probably deliberately.
Oh, sorry, it was Smar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Smar's looking after it. Somehow he knows the base location, and I don't.
Smar knows the base location.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't ask. Sometimes just safer not to ask.
There's some emails I have to read. Look.
It's been a trip. Don't you left? Everyone left.
And now you know, son. You know, son of mine.
Alright, catch me up to speed on what's happened. Jesus Christ.
You called my friend? Look, it's honestly, that whole slave thing was just... Whew! Yeah, we didn't think it could get worse.
This game sucks!
Thanks, Bernie.
God, I can't believe you dragged me to the rape season somehow.
It'll be fine. Look, our viewership in Germanic states went way up.
Yes.
Don't know why.
No reason. Seemed I picked a bad time to leave then.
It was probably one of the worst times. And
You're
then,
giving such a bad impression. You guys have conquered.
but we haven't done.
But like Xander always focuses on the negative anyway, so there's no way he brought up any of the good, or like brushed over all the good shit that happened.
I guess you'll have to talk to Soviet at some point, so she'll be like, and I didn't blow up this, and I didn't murder that.
I mean, it's been hard. We losing Bevan right at that critical time too was tough. Losing you but we had that mission. Yeah, mission with the other teams. That was interesting. The alternate plane. It just.
How much would you have told me about like Diana and all the Dr. Destructo stuff?
You know pretty much all of it anyway,
Right, yeah.
because you're tracking it just as much as I was.
I guess whether or not we hang out with her at least once a week.
Yeah.
That probably would have skipped his mind while he was in his diatribe of failure.
Yeah.
How did you convince Diana Destructo to team up with you for Anchorpoint?
We tried to kidnap her robot.
Yeah, we were trying to get K8 to join us.
Right. That doesn't answer my question.
Okay, we I actually spend at least one night a week with her.
What?
Well, her and Kate. Others.
I don't have a button for this.
Others.
Well, Alice Cole's there as well.
Baby.
Destroyer.
Yes. That's another thing. When you see Ultra Girl, don't bring it up. She
Why would I?
No. She lost to Destroyer.
Yeah, obviously.
What?
That's how that goes.
What do you mean?
Ultra Girl can't possibly beat Destroyer.